Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says government is continuously taking steps for the welfare of all sections of society and especially the tribal class. President Droupadi Murmu emphasizes the need for maritime sector to be agile, proactive and swift in adaptation and mitigation of climate change. Over 51,000 appointment letters to be distributed by Prime Minister to newly inducted recruits through video conferencing tomorrow. India's medals tally reaches all-time high of 99 with 25 gold, 29 silver and 45 bronze in Asian Para Games in Hangzhou. Women's Asian Hockey Champions Trophy begins in Ranchi, match between India and Thailand underway. And in ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, Pakistan set a target of 271 runs for South Africa in Chennai. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said our nation is the land of several greats who transcend their individual selves and remain committed to the greater good. He was speaking on the occasion of the centenary birth year celebration of late Arvind Mafatlal in Chitrakoot, MP, today. Mr. Modi said with the inspiration of saints, the government is continuously taking steps for the welfare of all sections of society, especially the tribal class. He further added that the country is undertaking holistic initiatives for the betterment of tribal communities. Mr. Modi said Tribal Pride Day and Pesa Panchayat's extension to scheduled areas law are important efforts made in this direction.
देश जनजातीय समाज के कल्याण के लिए पहली बार इतने व्यापक प्रयास कर रहा है। भगवान बिरसा मुंडा के जन्म दिवस पर देश ने जनजातीय गौरव दिवस की परंपरा शुरू की है। जनजातीय बच्चे अच्छी शिक्षा लेकर देश के विकास में योगदान दें, इसके लिए एकलव्य आवासीय विद्यालय खोले जा रहे हैं। वन संपदा कानून जैसे नीतिगत फैसले भी आदिवासी समाज के अधिकारों को संरक्षण देने का माध्यम बने।
Earlier inaugurating the 7th edition of the Indian Mobile Congress 2023 in New Delhi today, the Prime Minister said the government is making strides towards establishing India as a front-runner in the realm of 6G technology. He said 4 lakh 5G-based stations have been set up since the launch of 5G technology in the country. He said India has reached the 43rd position in mobile broadband speed from the previous rank of 118.
5G लॉन्च के एक साल के भीतर ही भारत में करीब 4 लाख 5G बेस स्टेशंस बन गए हैं। इनसे देश के 97% शहरों और 80% से ज्यादा पॉपुलेशन को कवर किया जा रहा है। मीडियन मोबाइल ब्रॉडबैंड उसकी स्पीड करीब 3 गुना बढ़ गई है। मोबाइल ब्रॉडबैंड स्पीड के मामले में भारत एक समय था 118 से आज 43rd पोजीशन पर पहुंच गए हैं।
The Prime Minister said the government is working to ensure that the benefits of development reach every class and region. The Tata Group will soon start production of iPhones in India. In a social media post today, Union Minister of State for Electronics and Technology Rajiv Chandrasekhar informed that within 2.5 years, the Tata Group will start making iPhones from India for domestic and global markets. He congratulated the Tata Group for taking over Winston operations. He said the government stands fully in support of growth of global Indian electronics companies that will in turn support global electronic brands. In a meeting held today, the Taiwanese electronics manufacturer Winston announced that its board has approved the sale of Winston Infocom Manufacturing India Private Limited to Tata Electronics Private Limited for $125 million. President Droupadi Murmu has said the challenges of climate catastrophe, including rising temperatures and sea levels, should be immediately addressed. Delivering the special address at the 8th convocation of the Indian Maritime University at Chennai, the President said the coastal economy sustains over 4 million fishermen and India is the second largest fish-producing nation in the world. She emphasized the need for the maritime sector to be agile, proactive and swift in adaptation and mitigation of climate change, which risks disrupting livelihoods, particularly among vulnerable coastal communities. The President pointed out that the country's maritime sector plays a vital role in its trade and economic growth.
India has a remarkable marine position with a 7,500 kilometers long coastline and 1,382 offshore islands. We also have 14,500 kilometers of potentially navigable waterways apart from a strategic location on important maritime trade routes. The country's maritime sector plays a vital role in its trade and economic growth, as 95% of the country's trade by volume and 65% of the trade by value is undertaken through maritime transport.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the finale event of Meri Mati Mera Desh campaign at Kartavya Path in New Delhi on the 31st of October 2023. This event will mark the culmination of Meri Mati Mera Desh campaign's Amrit Kalash Yatra, in which Amrit Kalash Yatris from 7,000 blocks of 766 districts will participate. It will also mark the wrapping up of the 2-year-long campaign of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Addressing media about the Meri Mati Mera Desh function to be held in New Delhi on Monday and Tuesday, Secretary, Ministry of Culture Govind Mohan said more than 17,000 Amrit Kalash Yatris from 36 states and union territories are reaching the national capital on Sunday to take part in a 2-day program at Kartavya Path. He informed that on 30th October, all the states represented by their respective blocks and urban local bodies will put the mitti from their kalash in one giant Amrit Kalash, reflecting the spirit of Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat. Mr. Mohan said that on the 31st of October in the evening, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the Amrit Kalash Yatris and the nation, remembering the brave hearts who laid down their lives for India. During the event, the Prime Minister will electronically lay the foundation stone of Amrit Vatika near India Gate.
31 अक्टूबर को इस कार्यक्रम का समापन है। इसको हम चाहते हैं कि नेशनल लेवल पे भी इसका अवेयरनेस फैले, क्योंकि नेशनल इंटीग्रेशन और एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत का ये एक बहुत बड़ा कार्यक्रम है। जो भी कार्यक्रम हुए हैं नेशनल इंटीग्रेशन के, उसमें शायद among the biggest programs is this program of Amrit Kalash Yatra. And this is also the closing ceremony for Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, so it acquires an added importance and prominence.
On the same day, during the event, an autonomous body, Mera Yuva Bharat, My Bharat, will be launched, which will help set the focus of the government on youth-led development and to make the youth active drivers of development. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will distribute more than 51,000 appointment letters to newly inducted recruits through video conferencing tomorrow. He will also address the appointees on the occasion. The Rozgar Mela will be held at 37 locations across the country. The recruitments are taking place across central government departments as well as state governments and union territories. The Election Commission of India, ECI, today started special summary revision of electoral rolls with reference to the 1st of January 2024, SSR 2024 across the country, except the 5 poll-bound states. The ECI has started the revision of electoral rolls ahead of the upcoming Lok Sabha elections with the objective to prepare error-free electoral rolls with special focus on inclusion of the youth. Youngsters who would have completed 18 years by the 1st of January 2024 can apply to enroll themselves in the electoral rolls. As per the latest press release regarding the SSR 2024, the last date for filing claims and objections is the 9th of December this year. In Mizoram, campaigning is gaining momentum with each political party trying to woo the voters for assembly polls. The BJP, Congress, the ruling Mizo National Front, Zoram People's Movement, Aam Aadmi Party and independent candidates are making their best efforts canvassing the voters in their favour. For the upcoming assembly elections, the BJP vision document contains upgradation of the Zoram Medical College to the level of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, introduction of Queen Ropui Liani Women's Empowerment Scheme, introduction of 33% reservation for women in government jobs, inclusion of Siaha as an aspirational district. It also includes doubling of health insurance scheme from 5 lakh to 10 lakh rupees, increase of PM Kisan from 6,000 to 8,000 rupees per year, and introduction of Meso Agri Infra Mission with an investment of 1,000 crore rupees. On the other hand, Congress leader Jairam Ramesh has said the Congress will protect Meso culture, tradition, language and religion. Addressing the media in Aizawl yesterday, the Congress leader said the Congress will protect Article 371G of the Constitution, a special provision with regard to Mizoram. Mizoram will go for single-phase assembly polls on November the 7th to elect 40 members of the Mizoram Legislative Assembly. A Delhi court today extended till November the 10th the judicial custody of AAP leader Sanjay Singh, arrested in a money laundering case related to the alleged Delhi excise scam. Special Judge M.K. Nagpal also allowed Singh to sign certain checks for his family expenses as well as his works as a Member of Parliament. The judge also directed jail authorities concerned to ensure proper treatment of Singh, including by his private doctor. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has conveyed his best wishes to all personnel of the Indian Army on Infantry Day. In a social media post, Mr. Modi said this is a day to honour the relentless courage and tenacity of the country's infantry. The key domestic indices ended 6 days losing streak and rose by 1% each amid mixed cues from the global share markets. A report from the business desk.
The Sensex gained 635 points to finish at 63,783. Nifty climbed 190 points to end at 19,047. In the forex market, the rupee closed at 83 rupees and 24 paise against the US dollar. Gold prices at the multi-commodity exchange for December contracts were trading at 60,925 rupees per 10 grams. And in intraday trade, Brent crude was trading at $89.51 per barrel. This is Lalema Aneja Dang for Akashvani News.
In the Asian Para Games at Hangzhou, India ended fifth day on a good note as it added 18 medals today, taking the overall tally to a historic 99 medals, comprising 25 gold, 29 silver and 45 bronze. This remarkable feat supersedes India's previous best of 72 medals, which was recorded in the 2018 edition of Asian Para Games at Indonesia. Today, Dharmaraj Soleiraj secured gold in men's long jump. He created a new Asian record and Para Games record with a jump of 6.8. India won its first medal in swimming as Suyash Jadhav claimed bronze in swimming. He won this in men's 50 metres butterfly S7 event. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has lauded the performance of the medal winners at the Hangzhou Asian Para Games. The Asian Women's Hockey Champions Trophy began in Ranchi today. India were leading 2-0 against Thailand a short while ago. India had won the title in 2016. The championship is an Olympic qualifier tournament for the Paris Olympics. In the first match, defending champions Japan defeated Malaysia 3-0. In the second match of the day, Korea beat China by a solitary goal. In ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, chasing a target of 271 runs set by Pakistan, South Africa were 208 runs for 5 in 34 overs at MA Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai when reports last came in. Earlier deciding to bat first, Pakistan were all out for 270 runs in 46.4 overs. In the 37th National Games, Babu Gaonkar from Goa has won gold in modern pentathlon. Women's EP individual final at the National Games has concluded with an impressive display of skill by Tanishka Khatri of Haryana. In men's 81 kg weightlifting championship, Nitek Jangid of Rajasthan won gold medal, while gold medal of women's 71 kg weightlifting was bagged by Harjinder Kaur of Punjab. Now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says government is continuously taking steps for the welfare of all sections of society and especially the tribal class. President Droupadi Murmu emphasizes the need for maritime sector to be agile, proactive and swift in adaptation and mitigation of climate change. Over 51,000 appointment letters to be distributed by Prime Minister to newly inducted recruits through video conferencing tomorrow. India's medal tally reaches all-time high of 99 with 25 gold, 29 silver, 45 bronze in Asian Para Games in Hangzhou. Women's Asian Hockey Champions Trophy begins in Ranchi. Match between India and Thailand underway, and in ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, Pakistan set a target of 271 for South Africa in Chennai. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.
This is Akashvani. In the program Spotlight, now we bring